Welcome, Scorpio, to your September chakra reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. Okay, if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Okay. I am going to go into a little bit of depth since there's more of you. Okay, so I'm going to actually explain what chakra is. Okay, so for you subscribers who already know what's going on, you might want to fast forward. Okay, a little bit if you don't want to listen, because I am going to explain this since we are getting more people in our circle of friends. So I am getting those messages of, I don't understand what's going on, Gold Wildfire. So just to let everybody know, okay, chakras are active within us all. They are not always 100% balanced because it's an energy. Sometimes it moves slow, sometimes it moves fast. Okay, so just remember that your chakras are the little machine that keeps the soul going and keeps us all balanced between negative and positive energies. You want to keep these chakras. Here is your chakra within your body. You have the root down below, and next to that is the sacral chakra, which is the I want. Okay, and the solar plexus is just above the belly button. Okay, and this is the I can do it. Okay, that's why we have this yellow tablecloth on here. Okay, and then you have the heart chakra, that's what I love. And then the throat is the communication, I speak. And then the brow chakra is the third eye chakra, I see. And then the crown chakra is what is at the top of the head is I know. And getting them all balanced keeps you balanced. And this also is where your aura is coming from. Okay, so when your aura is glowing and it is just radiant, that means your chakras are moving beautifully. When you have kind of a dull aura, that means you probably have some of your chakras are imbalanced, and most people usually are. Usually we don't have a super huge, vibrant aura around all of us, unless you're doing meditation all the time, you're a yogi, stuff like that, or you do yoga every morning to meditate to keep these open. Okay, so... But it is the machine within us, and we do want to keep them balanced because when they're closed down, we're having a hard time also manifesting. So we want to keep as many of them open to help us manifest, to make us feel happy, and to get us going to where we want. And these angel cards, as you noticed, have chakra all around them, right? Auras and chakras, okay, all around them. So when you're remaining super positive, it's keeping that crown chakra, it's keeping everything going and just beautifully illuminating through you. And people can feel that, you guys, okay? When you're feeling down and sad and gloomy, people can feel that energy, and the chakras are not moving as fast, right? They're pretty much closed down. That's what I just called closed down, okay? So we want to keep them going so we can keep ourselves in intuition mode and keep us getting the things that we want to law and attract, okay? And remember, you're low vibration. And when they say low vibration, that means low chakra energy. When you're in a lower vibration, you're going to attract people with lower vibration as well. Okay, so this is huge for spiritual growth, healing. Chakras help us heal, and just keeping us on our life path, right? And like I said, and keep us manifesting and law and attracting the things that we want within our life. Okay? Okay, so getting straight into here. Okay, here we go, friends. And the best way to meditate to you guys, to get these chakras going is through meditation. I have said many times, so as subscribers know, taking a bubble bath is one of the biggest, easiest ways to do so, because you're really meditating in the bathtub, because you're not really thinking about anything. You're just relaxing. So I do believe that that is one of the easier ways of doing something. And then, of course, exercise. Exercise is very good, and yoga, and then just simply sitting underneath a tree and just kind of, even just picking at the grass, is just very healthy and a good way to meditate. Okay, friends, so let's get on here. We just need one more card. You have all the cards already ready for you. And the overall chakra that you need to keep open this month is, to help you along your way, is your heart chakra. Ooh, very beautiful. So of course, heart chakra is located in the heart. Okay, so, and this is the things that you love, not just love, but everything that you love, everything in life that you love, keeping your heart chakra open. Okay, and next we have impatience. So it looks like you're going through a little bit of impatience. You need to find patience, right? So your soul is saying, hey, you know what? You need to have a little more patience. This is also a communicative card. And so this card doesn't just mean 100% impatience, though. It has another bigger meaning. And this is through communication. So this is, am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, and am I forcing something to happen, right? Am I forcing it? This is unfolding, having the revelation, and success. Okay, so for some of you, you might be having impatience of trying to get to that revelation. For those of you who are on a spiritual journey, you might be impatient to get to the next step, right? So, okay, so that's very good. And it could be your intuition, right? Trying to really get up to that, maybe that crown chakra within you. Okay, so, and then we have triumph and success. So it looks like whatever it is, you're impatient, you're jumping the gun, you're moving too fast towards your victory. Okay, trying to get that victory. Because this is something that you love, something that you totally, you know, I want you, I love you, right? So it could even be a loved one, okay, for some of you. Okay, we have remain positive. The angels say just go ahead and remain positive. Use that intuition. We are going 2 + 2 = 4. And what is this over here with the heart is 4, really grounding yourself, getting to your roots. You know, it's really rooting yourself. So as you can see with the heart chakra is the middle, okay, the middle of it all. So down here is where your root is, right, is that root earth chakra, grounding yourself. So you would say that, yeah, it's definitely, see how it's moving right back to the heart of things, right? So 4 and 4, using that beautiful balance. And that's going to be a good thing because 4 breaks down to 2, which we all know 2 is the most beautiful balance of them all. So this is really going to keep you balanced and make you feel balanced, and using this intuition. So you're going to really have to use your intuition this month, Scorpio, to be able to keep yourself a little more patient. Okay, so then we have the whale. Live as a fully conscious being. So what they're trying to say is, yes, we want you to get into your intuition, but remember, you're conscious as well. So having that balance, they're saying they want a good balance. You want to keep yourself really in good balance between your conscious mind and your intuition. So how beautiful is that? Okay, so keep those 2 balanced, and you're going to feel very good about that. Okay, and then over here in your own energy, it looks like you may have a King of Cups, or this could be you, right, Scorpio? And you're not feeling balanced. Look at that. You're not balanced. You're under the water. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Scorpio? You know, why are you upside down? Okay, so if your emotions were on top of the water, you'd be looking wonderful, right? Perceiving the things you need to perceive, having the self-perceptions of how you're going to get to this triumph. You might not be feeling as positive as you should be, okay? So it's really showing me that you have, your emotions are out of control. You're over emotional right now. And I think it's because you're not being patient, of course, right? Okay, so over here you have the 7 of coins. Look at how many coins how many coins are you going to carry? Scorpio, how much weight are you carrying with you? You need to plant those seeds. Those need to be planted. You are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You need to go ahead and plant those, have the realizations. I think you have an idea. Okay, you have an idea where you want to take those seeds. You just haven't dropped them yet. And this is because you're being a little over emotional about the situation, because you're trying to push too fast, right? Okay, so, excuse me. Okay, so using these, we will get to the law of attraction part at the end. Okay. So this is impatience, triumph, intuition, and the whale. We're going to clarify on it so that Spirit can tell us what to do, where to take those seeds, where are you going to plant those, when are you going to drop those. Hangman, stalemate. Yeah, I feel you're in stalemate too. It feels like you want to move forward, but you're having a hard time. Like I said, whether it's already within your spiritual growth, on your journey, or just in life in general. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely in stalemate. You're hanging around. A lot of thinking going on. That's a lot of conscious thinking. Okay. Overbearing, moving forward. That's that impatience. There's the impatience. I'm in a stalemate, but I'm pushing. I can't, because I can't get to my victory. It's like my victory is in stalemate, and I keep pushing at it. Yeah. For a lot of you, it's love. It's literally love. This is like your house, your loved one, somebody that you're in love with. Could be your husband, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. It does feel like it's your loved one. You're pushing towards them, but it's more of in a stalemate than it's going anywhere. And this is where you want it to be. Okay. And for others of you, like I said, for the spiritual journey, this is just pushing on those roots. Because it's a 4 again, so you're really pushing at yourself. Okay. Don't push too hard. Challenge, you put yourself into a challenge mode, and you also, for some of you, also might be feeling like you're standing your ground against a mate, against this person. But it's challenging no matter what. Definitely challenging. And for others of you, really for those who are on a spiritual journey, it's almost like you're in a challenge mode to get to that higher intuition. It almost feels like your consciousness keeps getting kind of in the way, overthinking things. Just keep thinking, overthinking. Not letting things unfold. Remember, with the impatience card, it's unfolding, allowing things to unfold the way they're supposed to unfold. Trying to get to the next step too quick. Okay? So, triumph. We're going straight over here to the triumph and the success. Remain positive. The angels are saying remain positive, because if you don't start remaining positive, you're going to continue to be upset. You're going to continue to have bad, bad thoughts. Why? I just keep thinking bad thoughts. But maybe it's because it's on the remain positive. I keep hearing these bad thoughts. Bad, negative thoughts. Queen of Swords coming out, Scorpio. You might have somebody who's acting cold towards you, who could have given you a cold shoulder. Otherwise, for those of you on a spiritual journey, you're kind of almost... Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't ghost it. Because you're so there and you know it. It just feels like you give up and then you go and you try again, right? Yeah, because it gets you kind of in the 8 of Swords in your head. And for others of you, this person is giving you 8 of Swords in your head. Could be dealing with Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. Because it's just literally just saying how they're acting cold. Yeah. There's that, yeah. Just taking on the responsibility. Just take the responsibility. You know you want the responsibility to continue on your journey. For others of you, it feels like, I find the responsibility adjusting too. That's also an adjustment. Hold on, guys. Lost my card. It's also an adjustment. You guys might be trying to adjust to this person's cold behavior to you. Okay, so, yeah. I would suggest with the moon upside down, if you're trying to adjust, and this is for either or, if you're trying to adjust to the situation, you're going to have to go into shadow side to figure it out as well. Shadow side, of course, is getting deep within yourself, weighing the pros and cons of yourself. It's kind of like looking in the mirror and saying, you know what, this is what I see when I look in the mirror. This is how I feel on this side, But wow, what do I see when I look in the mirror? All right, so it's really getting deep down within yourself. Being honest with yourself, though, too. You have to be honest, okay? If you're not honest, it's not going to work, okay? And this will give you the resolutions that you need to remain positive. Yeah. For some of you, yeah, it's because of fighting. There could be a lot of fighting within the relationship, or just, and then, of course, you fighting against yourself to try to get to this other place. So it's like you fighting your intuition towards your consciousness. Don't do that. Okay, just dig deep within yourself, Scorpio, and get that intuition and take action on where it is you need to be. And you'll do great this month on your journey. Coming out in the end is the Queen of Wands. Look at that. So you get deep down inside yourself. You look at your shadow self. Keep those chakras going. Remember that you love yourself and what the love really means. What is the most important love of all? You know, if this was a class, I'd have you guys raise your hands and you tell me, right? Now, I already know. Half of you are going to tell me. Self-love. That's right. Let's do that first, right? Why were we put here on this planet? For ourselves. We didn't come out with this other person, right? So we get back into the heart of the matter, get back into the roots of self, and you're going to come out this beautiful Queen of Wands, right? No, it's not your own energy, but that's okay, because that means you're taking action intuitively, using that intuition and remaining positive and pushing forward with strength, confidence, and assurance, okay? So very beautiful reading, and we'll get straight to the law of attraction. This is I cannot create in the experience of another. Oh. Yeah, what did I just say? You didn't come out of the womb with somebody else, unless you're twins, okay? It's a different story, okay? Okay, so you cannot create in the experience of another because you cannot think their thoughts. What you can do for them is set the example of joy. So you're going to come over here and show your partner how strong you are, who speaks only of which they are wanting, and who does only that which you are wanting, and therefore brings forth only joy emotions. So you cannot think for another person. You can only bring the joy to yourself at this time. Once you find the joy within yourself and you start growing, then they will start realizing, because remember I said, you know, before, probably months ago though, but for new people, the energy that you give out is what others can feel, okay? So I'm not sure if I said that today or not, but definitely. So they're going to see you glowing. They're going to see that aura coming out of you. They're going to know that you're changing. Will they follow in tune? Some will, some won't, but you cannot. Pretty much what it's trying to say is you cannot law and attract for another person, you guys. You can pray for another person, but you can't law and attract. Because when it really comes down to is if they really want to follow in footstep with you, they'll have to want to do so, okay? It's going to be their choice. It's called free will, okay? So you can pray for them, but when it comes down to it, you can say, I kept law and attracting for them, law and attracting, they didn't do anything. It's not. It's not going to do anything unless they want to do something for themselves, okay? So, or unless you guys come together and communicate and take the challenge together, okay? So that was the reading for you, my friends, and until next time, good luck on your spiritual journey, and I hope that that helped you, and until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.